I don't think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. They Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me.
Do you recall not long ago when you would walk on the sidewalk?
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para verlo siempre despertar en los ciegos, sin miedo, tú y yo. Descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada.
Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros. Vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo.
Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentido.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Taking a look at the 76ers, they took care of business in Game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know.
Switzerland
Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at Philadelphia. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Knicks, Teague out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Henderson, and it's Porzingis in at the 4. Now McCollum following the three-point attempt by Free. Teague for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
The 76ers off to a slow start. 6-point game. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for them. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
Rubio dishes to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Pass to Rubio. Now the feed to Johnson. Rubio outside. Here's Simpson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Teague against Rubio. Teague up top, out to the wing. A 3 from McCollum, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Rubio, the pass to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
New York's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points throwing up from outside here in the first. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
That's good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, the Knicks head coach had a couple of minutes to spend with me. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The 76ers trail by 5. And Rubio kicks to Johnson. The pass to Simpson. Back to Johnson. And the rebound goes to Lopez. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Teague dishes to McCollum. Now here's Henderson. Defense is right there. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now the 76ers on the break. Rubio leading the charge.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Teague. To the inside. Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Dragic kicks to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Dishes it to Ellis. Feeds it to Mills. Back to Ellis. Johnson with the block. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Mills with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Mills with it. Misses off the right iron.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
And the basket by Johnson.
And hard to pass on that good a look from three-point range, even if you've got a clear path to the basket.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. And here's Mills. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The 76ers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. No good on the free throw. Russell, he's checked in for Johnson. He's checked in for Aldridge. Henderson comes in for Porzingis. And it's Teague in for Ellis. Johnson in at 2-guard. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. Okafor out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Simpson in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 76ers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. To the paint, here's Okafor. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Okafor's got his first basket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Mills can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Simpson, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Johnson against Teague. And Okafor with the block. Here's McDermott. Lopez with the block. They get it back. That is good. He's got 6.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Here's Teague. 76ers getting the bucket. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. 76ers ball.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Rubio, the pass to Johnson. Back to Rubio. Johnson against Teague. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks made a huge difference. He ended with 7 points and collected 6 huge rebounds to go with that. His play was a big part of why they were able to jump out to the early series lead by taking Game 1. Will he be as effective in Game 2?
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And Philadelphia has possession after New York gets the 3, and then Okafor slams it in.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Now, here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Simpson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the 76ers with some changes. Nerlens Noel checks in for Okafor. Justin Holiday comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Dragic in for Ricky Rubio. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked out a ton of shots from downtown. Second, Goran Dragic.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Now here's Ellis. Down low, here's Aldrich. Here's Porzingis, and the layup's good off the glass. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
Works that one inside nicely.
Johnson, the pass to Simpson. 76ers moving the ball around. Elbow shot. It's deflected. And now the Knicks on the break. Ellis with the ball. Good. 5 points in the game.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Dragic dishes to Johnson. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. That's 12 points for Johnson.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Here's Noel. Again, Philadelphia.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's T. He's got 5. Here's Porzingis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Porzingis. That'll do it for the first half. 7.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm going to let slip away from us. We need this one. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And in terms of pace, I'd like to see us calm it down once the third gets started. We shouldn't be in any kind of rush. We've got a very clear job to do and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis.
And a big game for Johnson. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Knicks trail by 9. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Teague. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Henderson in at the small forward. Now here's Henderson. Lopez a screen. Henderson kicks to Lopez. Here's McCollum. From 16 feet away, he cans it. McCollum's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for New York. Rubio the pass to Johnson. Here's Simpson. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Now here's Rubio. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson attacking. Lopez with the block. Rubio against Teague. Here's the dish to Henderson. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 5. McDermott kicks to Rubio. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
You know what? His finishing ability, and not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And so here is Philadelphia following the score by New York. Johnson kicks to Okafor. Shot from 12. Can't hit. Good D by Lopez.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Henderson, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Johnson gets the bucket.
And they hit one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Knicks trail by 6. T kicks to Henderson. Lopez a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson with the block. And he gets it back. The 76ers leading by 6. And it's Rubio penetrating. Again, Philadelphia.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lopez dishes to T. Stolen by Rubio. Now Johnson. He's got 15. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Mills. 5 points in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. He also talked about their defense in the open court, saying, don't let them get comfortable in transition. We need to shut down their fast break. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The 76ers leading by 12. The drive by Rubio. And he gets it to go. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Mills passes to Porzingis. Here's Simon. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when you get it, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Up top, Mills, covered by Rubio. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Simon, the pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Aldridge. And that one's good. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And Rubio kicks to McDermott. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Mills. 5 points in the game. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fires the 3. That's good. Mills has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And it's Johnson penetrating. He feeds it to McDermott. Pass to Simpson from about 19 feet. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Johnson with the block. Rubio dishes to Johnson. Off target from three-point range. Here's Mills. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers ahead as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. Johnson, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Dragic, and it's Noel in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Teague, the pass to Aldridge. Teague against Johnson. And Teague, here we go. Aldridge, that's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 5 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 11. Kicks to Holiday. Passes to Ballard. Outside Dragic. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by New York. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Teague kicks to Lopez. Noel with it. Inside. Holiday, the pass to Ballard. Johnson, wide open. He fires. The long distance three is good. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on New York's head coach talking to his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Here's Aldridge. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Henderson, no good. The 76ers leading by 14. Dragic dishes to Holiday. To the middle. And Johnson with the stuff.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Teague against Dragic. Now here's Teague. He's covered closely. He kicks to Henderson. Clock at 4. No good with the triple.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And the pass to Simon. It's Henderson on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Teague, the pass to Simon. Henderson, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
The Knicks making a switch here. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The 76ers leading by 13. Dragic kicks to Johnson. There's the screen. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Goran Dragic. Knicks trail by 15. We'll look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. Lopez left side. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. No luck. And the 76ers go the other way with it. McDermott dishes to Johnson. To the inside. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Johnson. 8 points for Nerlens Noel. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Porzingis passes to Lopez. The shot misses. The 76ers leading by 17.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
And Rubio kicks to Johnson. Pulls it from 20. No points there, only his third miss in 10 attempts from the floor. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Teague drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I'll tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Shot from 6, and no problem from Noel as he finishes at the rim.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Philadelphia.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Johnson. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
From deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ellis kicks to Teague. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that one's good by Lopez.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Rubio dishes to Johnson. Kept alive. So it's the Knicks now. down by 15. That's good.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Rubio, the pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
Freak puts it all together. It's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. More Round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, everybody.
Baby, we make magic. Come home with a thug. Let's get cracking. Always well, baby, cause happen. She got the back seat, just a freak in the hopped out the. Thank God for the day. Who gives a what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year. Still in the streets, strapped with them things. She in love with a G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. 10 black made backs, back to back in the lane. I'ma make it rain, then I'ma make it back. You are just a lame little homie, that's a fact. Working with the police, acting like you know me. Fresh out of jail, already in your
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. About to have a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a 450.
Cause it's just another